Okay. Hi! Welcome to the second part of the interview, Pete 118. And here with us is Janine.
Hello.
Janine, I am so thrilled that I have spoken to Pete and now you.
Yes.
Because your band is just unique.
Yeah,
Different!
that's one word.
You know? How did you actually get mixed up with these people?
Well, I always liked the music.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Not as much as Pete. But growing up, I was into Blink-182, Green Day, the usual. But I like a mixture of different music. So I have always liked the music. And then I met Pete, and I had no intention of being in the band at all, in any band, to be honest. And Pete had a bass player that needed to leave the band.
Mm-hmm.
So after like a year of being the merch girl and taking the photos and following along, he was in need of a bass player. So he just said to me, "Will you learn it?"
Wow.
So I'm quite musical. I've played other instruments, but I've never played a stringed instrument. And he said, "Well, we've got this gig in a church coming up for a youth group." And that was in Bloxwich. And that was 3 years ago. And he said, "We've got about 2 or 3 weeks before the gig. Can you quickly learn a few songs?"
Wow, really?
So, yeah. And then it's been 3 years since then. And I've been a member of the band.
Was this before you got married? Or
Yes.
Before you got married?
So we've been married for nearly 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you and Pete meet?
Pete came to live in Warsaw, which is where I'm from.
Right.
It was because of work that he had to move there. And also when he was there, somebody asked him if he would go to Bible college. So that was really...
Say it again. Somebody asked
Pete if he wanted to go to Bible college.
Oh!
So that's what he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
So he went to Bible college as well. And then the church that he went to was my church while he was there. So I got to know him at church.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Pete talked me into going to Bible college. So I just did...
So you went to Bible college as well?
Yeah. I only did 1 year of evenings. So it's classed as half of the year.
Right.
Pete did the full 2 years of evenings.
I see.
So, yeah. And it's really enhanced my understanding of God and the Bible.
And it's
very good.
actually prepared you for what you are about to do.
Yeah.
And how long did it take before you actually become part of the band?
Like I say, it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah. So I learned about 4 songs just quickly to play that gig, and then since then I've added more to my
Right.
to my portfolio, and we're now writing new music together, and try and come up with a bit of a riff every now and then, but most of it is Pete. Yeah, he's a good songwriter. So it's very useful for him to have his space in the band. And
It is. I can imagine.
Yeah, we go out, we can just travel anywhere and not have to worry about being back for a certain time because we're out together. So.
Well, tell me, because you're a very sweet, gentle lady.
Thank you.
And how do you actually put up with the kind of crowd that you're playing for? Because a lot of them, like, there's violence, there's drinking and all that kind of thing.
You get drinking wherever there's music. That's
Right.
that's quite normal today.
Right.
We've not come across violence.
Never.
No, I think maybe that's a stereotype for.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
See, I'm really ignorant. I need to be educated.
I think you get more violence at football matches from what I've seen. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we get some crowds that are fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Pete,
supportive.
sorry. Pete was talking about your experience when you went to Holland, that you were invited to play for a Satanist.
We were one of 4 bands playing in like it was one of those cafes that they smoke weed, and then this one particular guy, he was the host of where we were staying, so he opened his home to us. But through the evening we noticed that his music was very satanic, and so was another band. And we noticed he got like 666 and the goat head on his chest tattooed, and lots of things like that. Anyway, but he let us stay at his house, and he was very welcoming. And I think Pete said to him, is it okay if I bring a Bible into your house? And he said no. So he knew where he stood and where we were. Straight away he said no. So we brought the music into the house, and you know, he could see, if anything, they could see what kind of people we are. And I believe God used that situation whatever way that he could, you know. And we made a connection there. You know, we could say that they were accommodating, and we got on well with them. So,
in your heart of hearts, do you think you were able to shine your light to him and the rest of the people?
Oh, definitely.
How?
I think just being yourself. As a Christian, you've always got other people in mind. You put yourself second, don't you? And we are different to the world because we put everyone else first, don't we? And I think if other people can recognise that, and also we pray before gigs, whether we pray together as a band or I'm always praying in my head anyway, for God to just use whatever it is that I'm doing. So I trust in my prayer. You need to believe in your prayers. If you don't believe in your prayers, they become a burden, and there's no point praying.
Janine, how do you feel about the way Christians, and by the way that it used to include me many years ago, that when I see people who doesn't fit in, and we say, you know, pointing fingers straight away, but that's changed me. And my life, what I went through, it made me realize, never judge, never condemn, because you don't know what's in the heart.
Yeah.
How do you feel when churches and Christians, good people, they look at you as, you're gonna rot in hell? How do you feel?
I've been very blessed to come across amazing people wherever I've gone, to be honest. I think those particular people you're talking about, they're quite few and far between in the good churches. So you need to find yourself a good church to go to, a spirit-filled, Bible-believing church. And you get odd people there that are maybe there for the wrong reasons. But you use your own. It's a good kind of judgment. You use a discernment as to whether to believe what people are saying to you. If it doesn't agree with the Bible, if it doesn't feel right, then you don't have to take what they say. It's true. And you do get some. I think every one of us. There isn't such thing as a good, perfect model of a Christian, because we're human. So some people, you could say that they're the judgmental ones and we aren't. Yet deep down we've all got flaws, and we're all, in some aspects, we are all judgmental. We try not to be.
How do you talk to these people when you're out there when you're doing your gigs? How do you communicate with them? How do you correspond with them?
Quite often I don't go straight in with, do you believe in God? I think that's such an off-putting,
Yeah.
you know, things sometimes. You just get to know people, hang out with them, listen to them, and then you can, as a Christian, you give hope and advice, and you know, you just do that kind of thing.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah,
As a Christian, you give hope and advice.
yeah.
Why do you say that?
That's just what we naturally do, because we've got hope, haven't we? We know that.
Do you see, because the people that you're engaging,
Yeah,
they need hope, that
Yes.
living hope?
yeah, desperately.
Can you just expound that a bit more?
Yeah, so some of the pop punk bands, what they sing about, they sing about depression, and the word emo is short for emotional.
Oh, I
So
see.
emo music it's aimed at people that are teenagers in particular
Oh,
that
right.
that are going
right.
through emotional struggle.
I see.
Yeah, so depression, self-harm, lack of confidence, a lot of things that I've actually gone through as a teenager. So I can relate as well, and that's what you need to do, use what you can relate to.
Do you know, just talking to you, you are giving that what's the word I'm thinking here? That calmness, that you're not threatening at all. You know, the Bible basher,
Try not to.
you know, and you've just got a beautiful aura with you.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that's why you talk about these troubled young people who have who've lost hope,
Yeah,
who are hurting.
yeah,
And I was actually saying to Pete that our generation, the young generation, they need people who can actually reach out to them.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I am really, truly grateful to have this interview with you, because I can actually feel Janine's calmness and just that you know that she hasn't got that aggressive nature in her.
Steph, it's not mine. It's given to me
Absolutely.
from God.
No,
because-
absolutely, absolutely.
And if you saw who I was 10 years ago,
Tell us about this. I'm curious. Come on.
yeah.
Tell me.
So I think take it back to when my parents divorced when I was 12.
Right.
So I was only 12, and looking back on hindsight, I can say that I was depressed. So I was never diagnosed, but reading all the symptoms, I was depressed.
At the age of
12.
wow,
I did try self-harm.
you did.
Yeah.
Tell me about
That's-
self-harm.
For me, it
Why
was,
do you think people do this self-harm?
people do it for. Some people do it as the pain thing is a release. But for me, it was a cry for help. It was my friends at school needed to see that there's something going on with me, and for me, it was a cry for help. I didn't enjoy the pain. Some people say that they do, so there's different sides to it. So yeah, I just wanted somebody to notice me. I felt like this invisible person, that I didn't belong anywhere, and I had such a low self-confidence. I didn't really have a lot of friends, and I thought, what's the point in being here?
Wow.
So
And you were a loner, kind of thing.
I had a small group of friends, which
Yes.
I'm so grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously with friends, you have your falling out, and then you get back to friends again. But yeah, I had no confidence. There was a time where we moved to a new house, and there were some kids in the neighbourhood, and my dad had arranged for these girls to come and play with me. So they knocked on the door, and I sat on the stairs and I didn't answer the door.
Wow.
And I must have been about 13, maybe 14.
So you never actually dreamt of being in front of people playing.
No.
Wow, that's amazing.
No.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, and I
Do
think
you enjoy what you do?
I do. Yeah, I do. I think the fact that it's a band with a purpose, that it's for God as well, it makes it that makes it enjoyable.
Do you know, I like the words that you mentioned. You talk about hope, you talk about purpose.
Yeah.
You talk about being there for the young people who are hurting, because you can identify that.
Yeah.
You've been there,
Yeah.
you know, so you're not somebody who just sits back and say they need to grow up, they need to change. You know, you've been there.
Yeah. Definitely. You know, and I believe God uses everything, every part of us. Like, we feel broken, and we feel like, I can't believe, like, if I look back and I look at the things from when I was about 18, when I used to drink, and all the things that I did, and I think, how could God love me then? Yeah, He still did. And when I was 23, that's when I got saved, and I attended church just to keep my mum happy, and then I had a real connection with God.
Janine, what message would you like to give to people from all ages?
Yeah.
You know, those who have got uninformed perspectives with regards to the punk group and the young people out there. What message would you like to give us?
I think it's like, for me, I've never believed in myself. I've seen myself as broken. I've seen myself as a stupid girl that's done stupid things. Whatever you're feeling right now, it's never too late for you, and it's never too late to just give God a chance. There's so much negativity towards Christians and Christianity. If only you knew what Christ did long before you were born. You know, he died on a cross, so that every single bad thing that we've done, even the stuff that we're going to do in the future, that's all erased, so that we can now connect and communicate with God in heaven, the Creator. And it's just, once you get that realisation, it's completely changed my life from the person that I was. My life is so full of joy and hope, and I just can't help but love people. And that's God's love. That's nothing of me, because that wasn't there before. I'm just full of God's love, and that's why you want to give. And that's what, hopefully, the Christian message is. You want to give what God's given to you.
That's right, and that's interesting as well, because that's what I'm doing too. Because of what God has done in my life, you just want to give and give your life out for the people who needs hope and direction, inspiration. And it's never too late.
No, not at all.
Can you see yourself and be doing this full time?
That's always every band's dream, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah. We have got normal jobs, and I'm actually starting university, so that's another thing. I did really well at my GCSEs at school.
Right.
And then at my A-levels, I fluffed them. And then I just did whatever I wanted to do, and I wasted my brains.
Right.
And now that I'm 29, I'm now starting university in October.
How beautiful.
So, like I say, it's never too late. God repairs all the time.
He restores.
Yeah.
He restores the years the locusts have devoured out of our lives. Janine, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and I am so honored to have you. Thank you.